What's up? This is T-Boz,
Left Eye, and Chile
of TLC.
Don't go nowhere because we got some words of wisdoms for your behind.
That's right, crazy, sexy, and cool. Peace out. Red Light Special is not like that. Red Light Special is basically for couples, you know, two people, whatever their Red Light Special is. It doesn't have anything to do with being a prostitute. It's not degrading to women. It is not degrading for TLC to say it. You know what I'm saying? So we're basically speaking about relationships, our relationships, and anybody else that's in relationships, whether they're boyfriend, girlfriend, or just dating. A Red Light Special applies to everybody, not, you know, something for anybody to get offended for.
And not only that, if you do remember in the video, if we came off like prostitutes, then that wasn't how we were trying to come off. Actually, the guys were supposed to be the prostitutes and we were supposed to be the pimps. We were reversing the roles, trying to take control.
That goes back into the parenting of children and what you as a parent would let your child do. Now, I mean, you can't control what every child listens to, but as far as the world and life today, you can ask that question about a lot of things. Would you let your child do this or that? It's all on how you raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain age that, yes, I would let my child listen to that because it's not that bad. But as far as gangster rappers, I don't think we can judge them and say they made a mistake because they're doing nothing but betraying what they see in life. And when they say things like bitch, whore, and slut, there really are bitches and there really are whores and they're sluts. And they're talking about what they're talking about and what they're seeing. If there really wasn't one, it's not like it's make-believe and fiction ain't make it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's on that parent in that household to make sure their kids doesn't listen to or get a hold of things that they shouldn't. I mean, that's like if you don't want them to watch Playboy, don't get the Playboy channel. I mean, if you're a weak-minded follower and not a leader, I mean, of course you'll think drive-bys are cool and you want to grow up to be like somebody, but what TLC tries to install into people, you need to be your own individual and be your own person, do what you think is right and not what somebody else thinks is right, or not become something somebody else wants you to become. So that's still on that child and that family household, how they're brought up and what they think. I'm not a weak-minded individual, so I wouldn't do a drive-by and know what I try to do. But you can't knock them at the same time for saying it because that's what happens in their neighborhood. And to some people, they don't think it's wrong by saying it. They're just telling what they see every day that people can't relate to. If someone hadn't told me when I grew up that people sniff cocaine, I never saw it. I would have never knew about it if somebody didn't make a movie about it. So you can say the same thing about music as you do a movie. Should people be going around killing each other and shooting and shit in movies? Then does that make it okay for somebody to walk in the grocery store because you saw a movie and shoot somebody? It's still on your mind and your mentality and how you think. Because I could watch Scarface and then try to grow up to be just like him, but is that right? Then we should say people shouldn't make movies either. Like, if you let your child watch a rated R movie at 10, it's the same as letting them listen to a bitch hole rap record.
Or if you let your child look at MTV and listen to Beavis and Butthead, they're cartoon characters. And kids, everybody normally let kids watch cartoons. So if a child wants to watch Beavis and Butthead, I mean, Beavis and Butthead, it's a lot of stuff that comes out of their mouth that children should not listen to.
So, I mean, it's all on the parent. And if they don't have parents, God bless them, and maybe they'll have decent role models somewhere to listen to, or some kind of positive commercial, anything that'll help them.
It's enough inspiring and songs on our album that kids can listen to, besides listen to all the songs that make sense and go straight to a sexy interlude and just decide that it's raunchy.
What you could do if you had the power is to wipe all sex out of all videos, all songs, and all television. You can wipe drugs out of every song, every television show, and every movie. You can wipe out gangs and gangster and violence. You can wipe it out of everything, and no one has to ever see it or hear it in their life. But as soon as they walk out on the street, they're in for a big surprise because they never seen it, and it's something that they have to experience out of nowhere. You know, so all of this stuff is real. All of this stuff happens. It's not whether it's good or whether it's bad. It's just reality. And I can account for what I do because I'm a grown-up. So every decision that I make in my life is not based on which child is going to watch, because there's adults who can listen to my album just as well.
I mean, we know what we want and they know what we want. I mean, it makes it easier because we're all friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're working with somebody that we got to sit down with and be like, okay, this is our music and this is how we want it and we don't like this and we don't like that. It's not like that because we're working with the same people that we worked with on the first album, except there's a couple of new people on this album, and it just seems to work. You know, it's like we come and bring our ideas to the table by them already knowing us. That helps as well. So you know, everything kind of just flows. Everybody has chemistry. But I think, shoot, women are still, I mean, it's going to be a minute. I know that, I'm sure there are a lot of, it's just like Left Eye. She's a songwriter and a producer. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of her songs didn't get on the album simply because of political stuff and decisions that were made by men. So it's like, that's another struggle that women have to keep trying to get over. You know, it's just like putting your foot in the door, and you just can't stop just because it's all men. Seem like, I mean, all producers seem like it's men, and all the writers are men. You know, there are a lot of female writers too. They just don't get acknowledged like they should. Can I say something right? You know what I don't understand? And what people, that's just like how when you look at songs, when you listen to songs and a lot of love songs that's really deep and everything, and you say, okay, I wonder who produced this or who wrote this, and it's normally men. And I'm like, well, in relationships, they act like they can't open up, they act like they can't do certain things, but they can sit down and write a song that every woman in America can sit down and boo-hoo and cry over, you know? And I don't understand that. I'm like, why are you so dumb if you can write a song like this? I don't get it.
And men have written many more love songs about
and
women than women have written about men.
Sade, I forgot about her. She's a songwriter. She does get her credit, and Anita Baker does too. But that's just 2 of a million. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know how to communicate with their woman, so I guess it's just their way of getting it out.
Can't say it, but I write a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Well, it's been going on for years. When is it going to change? Hello? I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. Talk to me. I don't want to hear no singing. Because it's not like they're singing a song. It's another artist that's singing it. I don't understand that.